Hi, my name is Leah, and I just had two dreams last night that I felt were prophetic dreams. The first dream, I was standing outside of this hotel with my friend named Amber. And Amber and I haven't been friends in about 10 years, and we haven't seen each other in about 10 years, or 9 or 10 years. But anyways, I tried to contact her about a week or two ago on Facebook, and I haven't heard back from her. But in the dream, Amber and I were standing outside this hotel, and we were talking, and everything was normal, and I kind of looked over her shoulder, and behind her I could see this pool of water, like maybe we were by an ocean, and all of a sudden I saw this tsunami start rising up out of it, and I could see that there's going to be a huge wave once it reached its full capacity. It was going to be a huge wave, and we turned around and we saw what was coming. We saw the danger that was coming. And we both just kind of stopped and we started running towards the hotel. Well, it felt like we were running in slow motion. Like, are we going to make it? Are we going to get there in time? Are we going to die? Are we going to be swept away? So we got to the hotel door and we opened the first door and it opened. We went inside. And then there was a second door that led into the atrium. And then there was it was like 10 stories open on the inside. And you could see the different levels. The different floors would kind of come into this atrium. But then the atrium was open. And there was a stairwell going up the center. And then there was elevators that people were in line for to go back up to their rooms. And so we started running up the stairs. We knew we didn't have time to take an elevator, and we didn't want to be stuck in an elevator. So we started running up the stairs, and as we were running, I started screaming at the top of my lungs, "People, people, you're in danger. Watch out. There's a tsunami coming. There's a tsunami coming. Watch out. You're in danger. You're going to die. You've got to flee to higher ground." And this is as we're going up the first floor. I would yell to the people I could see on the first floor around me. Over here was like a restaurant, and over here was like a cafe. And all these people with just these blank stares were just staring back at me doing nothing. They couldn't see the danger. I saw the danger firsthand, and I was there to warn them. And they weren't listening. And so I kept going upstairs, floor by floor, up the stairs, and yelling at the different people, "Run to your rooms, run to your rooms, go to higher ground, you're in danger, you're going to die." And there were just a few people that were listening, just a very few that were taking heed to the warning and actually getting up and doing something and going to higher ground. Well, I would say we were like on the 6th or 7th floor at this time, and I could see the water starting to come in the hotel, and then I could see people starting to panic. But we were already up, and we were almost to the top, and we got to this place where we could no longer see down below us. We couldn't see what the fate of those people was anymore, but we knew that they were probably going to die. They were going to perish because they didn't take heed to the warning. So we got to the top, and when I'm at the top, I don't really remember Amber I don't remember talking to her, but I think she was still with me. But I do remember this guy, he was sitting on the stairwell with his little newborn baby, and they were just kind of taking a nap on the stairwell. And he had his baby like laying on one of the steps, and he was laying on the one below it. And I told him, and he like jumped up and ran with us. And he was one of those few people that listened to the warning and took heed to the warning. And so we got up to the place where we could no longer see down below us and see what was happening to those people that were getting swallowed up by the water and drowning and dying. And so we got up to this room, and we knew we were at the highest place possible. And when we got in this room, I just remember it being me at this point. I don't really remember Amber being in there, but maybe she was. When we got up there, I was like the first one in there, and I realized, I looked around, I saw that there was provision. Like, everywhere I looked, I opened these closet doors, and there was backpacks and life vests and strollers, because I have 2 kids, and so, I was thinking about what are my kids going to need. And I looked around this room, there was bicycles, folding chairs, stroller attachments for the bicycles. I mean, there was everything we were going to need to survive in the natural after this disaster happened. So I could see that God provided after this disaster for those of us who were obedient and took heed to the warning. And I started just loading stuff up in these big bags, and because I knew my husband was going to be there in a few minutes and he would help carry the bags out. So I was trying to get everything ready, get everything that we needed. And I was doing this, and more people were starting to trickle in, and they were starting to realize that there was all this stuff here, and they had provision too. So I felt like the dream, like the interpretation that I got for it is, lately my husband and I have been doing street ministry, and well, mainly my husband's been going out almost every night with a bullhorn and preaching on the corner, at the gas station, at the Performing Arts Center, just wherever, at the park. He's been preaching the gospel to people. And I felt like, I've been doing it a little bit with him when I can, when we just take the kids on a nice day and do it together. But most of the time I'm staying at home. But I felt like this was like the Lord saying to me, listen, you're a voice out there crying out, there's danger ahead. And you're supposed to be warning people of this danger. And that's what your position is. You see the danger. They don't see it. You're supposed to go in and warn them and tell them about it. What's to come, the danger ahead to come. And I felt like he was showing me that, look, most people are just going to give you a blank stare. They're not going to pay attention. They're not going to listen. They're not going to take heed. But there's going to be a few that are going to listen. And those ones are going to come to safety and refuge. And I felt like at the where we got to was where the provision, where God provided for our physical, natural needs. So I don't know if this is like an idea of the rapture and then the provision afterwards, or if this means there's going to be a disaster, and even after it happens, God's going to provide for our needs. He's going to give us what we need to live after the disaster. So that was my first dream. And then I had a second dream. I woke up after that one, and woke right up and recorded it on my audio recorder on my iPhone. Went to the restroom and lay back down. And as I laid down, I kind of prepared myself to have another dream. I thought, Lord, if you want to give me another dream, I'd love to have another dream. Just tell me more. And so I'll make a recording of the second one. My baby's crying, so I need to go take care of her. I'll make her another recording, and you guys can watch it. So Jesus saves. He is the way. He's the way to heaven. He's the way to life. He is the eternal life. If you don't know Jesus Christ today, you need to ask him into your heart. Ask him into your life. Ask him to forgive you of your sins, to cleanse you of all unrighteousness. You need to know Jesus. He's the author of life. He's the author and finisher of our faith. And he's the one that's going to let us into heaven. He is the gateway to heaven. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And no man comes to the Father but by me. So if you want to go to heaven, if you want to stand before God innocent, you need the blood of Jesus, and you need to put your faith and your trust in Jesus Christ today.